Hello everyone, Mr. E here, and do you want to be able to do this? Well then I've got the build for you. Hello everyone, it's high noon, which means it's time to pull out a revolver and start shooting people in the face. This is an homage to the first build I ever uploaded to my channel, way back in the day, the first veteran build anyway, and that was a revolver veteran, and that was with Executioner Stance way back then. Now, this is coming out now because the veteran has seen a huge glow up. Executioner Stance and the veteran are just in such a better place. Marksman Focus is going to be huge, and what you saw in the intro clip is just a taste of the power. If you can aim, this is going to be a cracked build. And note that in the intro clip, when the Crusher got killed in one shot, Crushers now have almost double the HP they did before the patch. They have 6,500 HP instead of 3,600. So this being one shot by a revolver is quite a feat indeed. Before I begin talking about the way to make the build, remember to like and subscribe and help support the channel, keep it growing. You know, I'm going to keep making Darktide content, keep making builds, keep making guides, all that stuff. So I really appreciate your support as long as you appreciate mine. Thanks guys for watching and commenting. Okay, let's look at the weapons here. I'm using the Shock Maul. The Shock Maul has easily become one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. It's just such a funny little weapon. It's pretty solid at just general like horde control and like elite killing. But when it comes to like bosses and captains, this is where it really shines because it can enable Skull Crusher on staggered targets, and that can be really useful for amplifying your team's damage, and for captains who can now appear on Auric, by the way. These captains, their little kinetic bubble shield, that thing is super resistant to range damage, so our revolver would not be doing anything at all. So we need to go melee on them, and one of the most effective weapons, if not the most effective weapon, is the Shock Maul. Either just hitting them with light attacks or hitting them with that shock prod makes those shields absolutely melt. And then of course you knock him over, and then he takes a bunch of damage on the back end of that as well. So really solid weapon that can help you and your whole team. As far as perks and blessings here, perks are up in the air. I think Unyielding is definitely one of them. As far as the second one, that can be up to you, but blessings, definitely High Voltage and Skull Crusher. Next up, we of course are talking about the feature of the entire build, the Quick Draw Stub Revolver. This is the Zerona, the one that aims down the sights, so make certain you are changing that in the mark selector in the inventory menu because it defaults to the other one. This is a extremely high damage, high crit, high finesse weapon. It actually has an amazing stat on here called critical bonus. That critical bonus gives this weapon a baseline 26% crit chance when it's maxed out at 80%, and it gives it an additional about 20 to 25% critical damage. So when we hit crits with this weapon, which is very frequent, we're going to be hitting like an absolute truck. For perks, Carapace and Unyielding here. Remember, every other enemy that is not Carapace or Unyielding dies in one hit guaranteed, as long as you click in on the head. So you don't even need to get a crit, I think, for pretty much anything else. So these enemies, the Crushers and the Maulers and the bosses of the world, those are the ones you're going to want to really pump that damage into. For blessings, Surgical is the absolutely mandatory blessing here. That allows you to guarantee a crit, and we'll be able to guarantee a crit after just over a second of aiming, thanks to all of our stuff in our talent tree. And then Hand Cannon gives us 60% rending, which is what allows us to kill Crushers, Maulers, and now the new Plasma Gun enemies who have Carapace heads as well. That rending means you're going to do 60% of the damage of the weapon directly to their HP with no armor considered. That's what rending does. Okay, for Curios, my Curios are all sorts of messed up. Why do I have a wound Curio? Oh yeah, I was doing permadeath. So for Curios, I think down here, you're definitely going to want probably 2 toughness and 1 stamina. Try to get a +3 max stamina. Stamina is going to be valuable to us because we are draining our stamina with one of the perks we have in the tree, but I'm too poverty to have that right now because I just had to delete this character last week. And we also want to grab things like revive speed. Stamina regeneration is very important here, and combat ability regeneration. These are very good stats, especially combat ability regeneration. That's going to be an absolutely essential stat in this patch because cooldown has been nerfed so much. Let's go over and check out the talents. So if you haven't seen it before, here's the new talent tree, guys. And we're going to start up here at the top with Confirm Kill and Exhilarating Takedown. we are doing only range weak spot kills more or less, right? So we're always going to be replenishing this toughness and having toughness damage reduction, and these stacks are going to be up permanently. Confirmed kill also stacks, so when we kill an elite or a specialist enemy, it replenishes this toughness 2% per second for 10 seconds, and that can just stack on itself. So the faster you kill, the faster your little bar goes and refills, which is amazing. Then we're going to grab Longshot, which got a nice big buff in this patch, 10% range damage to targets within 12.5 meters, so close range, and then up to 25% to targets further away. So if I was farther back when I was shooting that Crusher, I would have done even more damage than I did to him, which is crazy. Volley Adept here is going to allow us to speed load this thing. You saw how fast I reloaded in the intro clip. That's 30% reload speed on top of, I think, probably about 25 in the rest of the tree, which is pretty massive. And we're very, very often going to be killing elites or specialists because that's what our execution stance is going to be highlighting for us. We grab Close Order Drill here. We're going to get Shredders. Shredders are at once a really, really good grenade. They're also good for the one thing we're weak against, which is horde clearing. And they stagger back bosses, prevent us from getting overwhelmed. And then you can also get this reload boost node off of Shredder frag grenades, which you can't get anywhere else. And reload is really good for Revolver, as you might imagine. Superiority Complex. Iron Will into Field Improvisation, which is very nice. That's going to give us all of our grenades back and replenish our corruption. Catch Your Breath. And of course, Survivalist, because we need that ammo back. We're going to take one grenade every 60 seconds with Demolition Stockpile. And then we're going to get Execution Stance with Counterfire, so we can highlight all human-sized ranged enemies. The other option is to go for the bigger they are, but I feel like it's much more viable and much more helpful to know where those small human-sized enemies are, because they end up being a much more hidden threat than you might imagine, and whether or not you choose to shoot them with the revolver is up to you. You can just go and seek them out or throw a grenade at them or something. And if you didn't know, Execution Stance now regenerates 10% of your toughness each second, which is what is bringing it back into viability, that plus some stuff with Marksman's Focus. Let's go over here. We're going to get another Stamina, Demolition Team, of course, because this is a really, really solid perk that's going to allow us to keep our grenades up. Don't be afraid to throw grenades, right? We're getting one every 60, and we have this one here, and it's not going to hurt to chuck a grenade into any horde. Then Tactical Awareness into Toughness Boost, and finally Bring It Down, which is going to multiply that damage to those big boys. Over here, we're grabbing all three of these headshot perks. So we've got Precision Strikes, which is pretty big for this build, as you might imagine. Marksman, which is a sleeper OP talent. When you activate your ability, this multiplies all of your headshot damage by 1.2 times. It gives you 20% extra strength for those headshots. So that is a pretty massive increase to damage. And what you'll want to do is, because when you're sniping people, this will actually come off cooldown. If you can get a really, really long execution stance going and it comes up again while you're still in the ability, go ahead and pop it again and get this buff again for another 10 seconds. This is a massive, massive buff and it'll allow you to draw down and murder guys like crazy. Deadshot is another very important talent for us here. Deadshot is going to give us 25% crit chance and 60% sway reduction. We lose stamina while we're holding down that aim, but remember we have a lot of stamina from our curio and from right here, and this is going to boost us to over 50% crit as soon as you aim down the sights. Literally, all you have to do is aim down the sights for 1 millisecond and you have a 50% chance coin flip to get a crit, which is pretty big considering what crits can do for this weapon. Now, if you hold it down for any longer though, we get 10% crit per every 0.3 seconds. So we only have to wait 1.5 seconds to have a 100% guaranteed crit. Usually I wait about a second, and then you have like an 80-85% chance to crit, and that's usually good enough. Then we got ammo here, and then toughness damage reduction, because who doesn't love that? And we're going to pick up Kill Zone and Lock and Load, which is going to give us 15% clip size rounded up, which means we get an extra bullet in the chamber. Now, a really cool thing with this, if you can see my ammo gauge, which is in the bottom of my hexagon there, if you fire 2 shots here and you reload, you can reload both of those instantly. That's all you have to do. You can fire 2 shots and reload them for with 1 bullet and then flip it in. So there you go. So that's a nice way to get a couple easy shots out and not have to worry about too much reload time. Always nice and easy to snap off 2 shots like that. You'll just reload 1 extra bullet for free every time you reload, which is pretty funny with this little talent. I was wondering how they were going to manage that with a revolver, of all things, which has a number of animations. All right, Marksman's Focus is the capstone here. Marksman's Focus gives you 3 stacks of focus for every weak spot kill you get. You can run around, you can run and gun now. It doesn't decay over time, which makes it absolutely fantastic. And the bonuses that it gives us here are absolutely fantastic for what we're using. 1% reload speed and 7.5% range finesse strength for every stack, which means 75% multiplier on our ranged headshots and crits, and then 10% reload speed. But if you grab this node here, which you should, it's going to upgrade that to 112.5% weak spot and critical hits, and over 15% reload speed, which is going to stack with this up here for 25, and then we got this up here for 55% reload speed, which is why when we kill something like this guy right here, when we reload, it's like instant. Well, let's actually shoot some ammo out and demonstrate that. Pretty fast, right? Very fast for a revolver. Faster than you could reload a bolter or something. Anyway, guys, that's the whole build. Here's some gameplay of me just going sharpshooting out there like a Texan Wild West cowboy, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Shoot me, shotgunners! Shoot me! I need my stacks!
Dude, I'm so good at revolver. I have no idea why. I can actually aim with this weapon.
It's like Destiny 2 hand cannons. They just freaking bullets just magnetized.
Yeah, I think that is the thing with hand cannon in Destiny 2, though. It's like they have like really big bullets that hit really
Some of
easy.
the hitboxes in this game are very generous. For
I remember that being super irritating when I first played Destiny 2 in PvP, because it's the Warlock that has the special that's like the revolver that insta kills.
No, the Hunter.
Hunter? Okay, I can't remember. It's been a while. Wow, I can't hit that head though.
Didn't mean to proc until death, but I did. Oh, hi. Hi, I had no idea he was there.
Oh, Jesus, so Demon's down there, yeah.
Did you guys hear it?
No, it's too quiet. I think it might have just spawned also. I feel like I would have seen it from the top. Oh my god. That plasma gunner was just trying to jump up and he just got domed. Blade barrage. Oh yes, I got a penance. I got new pets, guys. No, the plasma guy's just like gunners and shotgunners. He just shows up and owns you. As far as I can tell. Maybe there'll be some... Oh my lord. A lot of dudes.
Cut off from you.
Oh god, this is the bot. Oh, it's like... hanging out back here hoping to protect me. Do the thing, do the thing. Or not.
No, Schiller!
Schiller, no.
Schiller? Wow.
Such a
Schiller's
dude.
List.
That's what I'm gonna get called tomorrow.
Movie.
Oh, Schiller. Okay. Interesting poll. Not what I was thinking of.
Lord.
Schiller's List, he says. It's plasma.
Literally banned. Trapper's out. There.
Got him. Ah. Almost had ammo already. Oh, Bloodletter's pretty good, yeah. What is other stuff you can use? Bloodletter didn't get buffed on the... I'm out of ammo. Completely. Except for this one bullet I have, which I will make count. Can you go away? Ammo. Thank God this is Auric. That definitely did him.
Precision fire!
Okay. I'm washed.
Career's over. It's a good run, but oh, plasma.
Chain Axe got a buff in the sense that it got the same buff all the other chain weapons did. They no longer get like super stuck in enemies. They're much more like snappy to hit with the weapon special. I mean, Chain Axe has always been really crazy good already. You can two-shot them all over the body with it. With heavy attacks, not even specials. Oh, I messed up at ammo again. What one? Psyker won the poll. This is the one we haven't seen yet. LA Psyker it is. Yeah, because that was a big problem for the checks. Oh, he moved. Cheating.
I do this every time, bro. Oh my god, I just fell so far.
Would you fall off the thing down to the floor?
Yeah, that hole has probably made me fall.
Oh yeah, that little hole. I love the little hole.
Times.
Whoever put that there knew what they were doing. No, you don't want to do this, I swear. Oh my god, if I could aim, it would have been cool. Oh my god, if I could aim, I would have killed those crushers one by one and it would have been epic. An epic stream clippable moment. Everyone would have showered me with praise and adoration. Instead I missed all of them, hit him in the shoulders.